What's up? It's Dr. William James here reporting. And I had to talk about this today because I saw a video earlier today of Steve Harvey addressing Dr. Umar Johnson, and it irritated me. Dr. Umar Johnson has been going back and forward with D.L. Hughley, Steve Harvey, and Rickey Smiley. He offered all of them a chance to debate him. D.L. Hughley responded and said that he would debate Umar Johnson in the school auditorium. Dr. Umar Johnson responded and said that he agrees they can debate in the gymnasium. The gymnasium is fixed. That operates as the school's auditorium because it's in a separate building. The school that he has, the buildings that he has, doesn't have an actual auditorium, but the gymnasium can act as an auditorium. And then I think, D.L. Hughley, I think he didn't want to do that. I think he denounced it, has since then denounced or, backpedaled off of, accepting the debate at all. My whole thing is this. The thing that really irritated me in the video I saw Steve Harvey addressing Dr. Umar Johnson, how because Dr. Umar Johnson saying that, he thinks that he's supporting Kamala Harris because they got paid like $10,000. Steve Harvey was talking about there's nothing that he does for $10,000 because of the brand that he's built over the last 30 years.
At all, because I like some of the work he does. I really do. Yeah. Listen, man, I don't
He said
I don't do nothing for $10,000. Don't even insult the brand equity that I've built over these 30 years of television. I just don't, man. And I'm doing this absolutely free of charge because I want this country to be in her hands as opposed to Donald Trump's hands. That's why I do it. Now, we Q's now, and so is D.L. Hughley. And Q's kind of run the airways of Black radio.
Okay. All right.
The Q's is running the airways of Black radio.
All right, Purple and Gold.
Okay. But we also understand what's at stake here. I am going to freely lob the basketball so she can slam dunk all these questions. Oh, yes. I'm going to freely sit here and agree. So the black vote is not for sale. But it is a very important block of votes that can control the outcome of this election.
So my whole thing is this. In the video, you see Steve Harvey talk about how Q's are running Black radio. So Q's running Black radio. Now by Q's, that's members of Omega Psi Phi fraternity. A Black fraternity was founded in 1911. Now, Black fraternities, I talk about Black fraternities and sororities in my book. I talk about the Divine Nine and other Greek organizations. What was his purpose of bringing up the Q dogs? Now, Omega Psi Phi, my favorite Omega Psi Phi member is Dr. Khalid Muhammad from the Nation of Islam, who passed away in 2001. He was young. He was 53 years of age. They said that he had like a brain aneurysm, I believe, when he died. He was one who was really for the people, and he put his life on the line. RIP to him. There were other members of Divine Nine Greek organizations, Alpha Phi Alpha, like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Thurgood Marshall. I like Dick Gregory is my favorite member from Alpha Phi Alpha when I look in the historical context. But what he did and how he spoke, I would say that he's probably my favorite. So there were members from these, Greek organizations who did great things. But the Greek organizations, the people who started back then who entered these organizations are not built like the people who enter into these organizations now. Okay? The hazing and things that take place now didn't take place then. All right? Because when Steve Harvey is bringing up them being members of Omega Psi Phi and being Q dogs. You know who else is Q dogs? The 3 black men that killed Tyre Nichols, a black man. The 3 black police officers or former police officers who killed Tyre Nichols in 2023 were Q dogs. So I hate when they bring that up because it seems very boule-ish and it seems very uppity, and it doesn't seem like they really know what's in the best interest of the black community. It's just about trying to highlight themselves and highlight being separate. Because why would he bring that up? Steve Harvey, you have a net worth of $200 million. D.L. Hughley, you have a net worth of $10 million. We've seen you. I've grown up seeing these men on TV, seeing the Steve Harvey show, seeing D.L. Hughley on TV, on his TV show, seeing them in movies. The Kings of Comedy, that came out around like 2000. You've accumulated millions of dollars. Where's your institution? Where's your school? Where's your bank? Where's your grocery store? What are you accumulating? What are you really doing for the black community other than increasing your net worth? Now, I'm sure he can come and he has these one-off stories about this person that he inspired, this person that he helped out, maybe donated to this scholarship fund, or he gave this to charity. Where's your institution? Why wouldn't D.L. Hughley say, you know what, Brother Umar Johnson, I'm really going to debate you in the gymnasium and I'm going to make a donation? Why wouldn't you come through and give some donation to say, you know what, I want to help you finish the school for these black boys? We need something to really save the community, save black youth, help black youth. Why, if y'all Q dogs or whatever, why don't y'all understand what's really plaguing the black community? The lack of real education. And why wouldn't y'all do something about it? Use y'all power, use y'all resources, use your finances to network and do something about it. I don't want to hear about what fraternity you were part of. Dr. Khalid Muhammad was a member of Omega Psi Phi. Never heard it come out his mouth. You'll be hard pressed to find the footage. You can Google it online and you can find it, but you'll be hard pressed to find it. But you got people like Steve Harvey who mention it, and it's like, what are you doing though? This is the stuff that annoys me. The brother Dr. Umar Johnson has been trying for years, and people make fun of him and say that stuff. It's hard starting a school when you don't have the funds. He's out here being an activist. The people who are multimillionaires and have the funds should be supporting him. The fact that they know of who he is and he has to beg for the money is part of the reason why there's so much skepticism surrounding the situation. These people have millions of dollars. Just pull up to the school, say, you know what needs to be fixed? Here, I got the bill on that. Let's get it fixed. And then see what he does with a school. Am I bugging, or is this too hard to understand? Like, I don't get it. Y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments. Dr. Will James Reports on YouTube. Peace.